done, and we're gonna go ahead and start now putting together our pistachio pound cake. This is our Crisco butter, 1 stick of that. Now we're going to add in our cream cheese. Allow that to whip along with the butter. I'm just going to use half of that, so it's going to be 4 ounces instead of the complete 8 ounces. Gonna whip that until it is fluffy, and that's gonna take about 10 minutes. Okay, and we'll come back and I'll show you exactly what that looks like. Okay, we're popping back on now. We're ready to go ahead and add in our sugar. At this point, I'll stop it so I can show you exactly what the cream cheese and the butter and Crisco butter looks like. Okay, that's it right there. Really, really fluffy, guys. Really fluffy. Look at that. All right. I like what I see. That means we're on the right road. We on the right road. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Now, go ahead and add our sugar in there. Yes, I like 3 cups of sugar, okay? 3 cups of sugar. I'm gonna let that be for another 5 minutes and we'll be right back. So stay tuned. Okay, now we're at the point where we're going to show you what everything looks like. See how that whips up there like that? That's exactly what you're looking for. That highness, that's your fluffiness, and then the texture of it. Okay, that's what you want to see after you whip your butter and your sugar and your Crisco butter together. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and add in our eggs one at a time. And I am using 6 large eggs. Try to put that on slow. There are 6 large eggs right here. Add them in one at a time until they disappear. Okay. Now everything has mixed in like we wanted to. We're going to go ahead now and start alternating with the flour and the milk. Now the milk has already, I've already added the flavorings or extracts to it, and I use 2 tablespoons of butter extract, and I used 1 teaspoon of almond extract. Okay, that was my choice because I know those flavors combine what taste I'm looking for in this particular pistachio cake. And so I know that having prepared this and mixed those flavorings together, I know exactly the taste and flavor that I'm looking for, and it will produce that and what I'm looking for in this particular cake. All right, so that's been added to my milk here, my 1 cup of milk. I'm gonna give that a quick stir. And the flour I'm using is Swan's cake flour, and I've added to that the Jell-o pistachio pudding mix and the baking powder as well. And I will have all of that information for the ingredients of the cake in the content section below the video for you guys, okay? All right, and I did sift it all together to make sure that it's well combined. So we're gonna get started on that. Alternating dry, liquid, and ending with your dry. Okay, now we are back. We're going to take our mixing bowl out. We're going to slide this out as well. Removing that. Okay, now that we're finished with the mixer, just going to slide it over out the way here. All right. Now, bring you in for a close-up shot. Let's show you how it has mixed very well, and the green is really popping for this pistachio pound cake. All right. Okay, so I've taken some of the pistachios and crushed them really, really fine. Okay, really, really fine. I'm gonna hand toss that into the mix. And that's what I really wanted to show you guys, how you can do this part. Okay, just a little bit, not much. Not even gonna use the whole cup. Now we have our spoon. I'm gonna go ahead and hand stir and mix it, just folding it in like that. Just folding it in, folding it in, folding it in. Because you don't need to mix it with the mixer. Okay, because I'm trying to ensure that I do not over mix the batter of the cake. All right, we don't want it to be dry, and sometimes you have to help the mixing process a little bit, reaching all the way down to the bottom of your bowl and pulling it to the top, and that ensures that the nuts are distributed throughout the batter. All right, I love that. Oh, that is so beautiful. Yes, it is, y'all. Yes, it is. Yes, look at that. That is so rich and creamy. I want to add a little more. I'm a nut person, so if you're not a nut person, you can leave the pistachios out. You don't have to put them in. You can put them on top of the cake. But I'm putting some inside, and I'm putting some on top of the cake as well. All righty. This is going to be a beautiful cake, guys. Oh, yes, it is. It smells so good. Ah, it smells so good. Yes, it does. Ah, yes. Okay, so now we got that well mixed in. All right. Get that off of there. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. And if you can think of any other cake you want to see on the channel, drop me a message. Let me know. And I'll put it out there for you. I'm always inventing pound cakes. I am one of those type of people that I test things, try things, work with things, and come up with my own designs. If you could go and look at my specialty tab on my channel, you'll see my specialty cakes. Those are cakes that I created myself. Okay? So if you want something out of the ordinary created, drop me a comment and I'll guarantee you I will do my best to come up with what you ask for on the channel. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and bring our pan over and we're going to pour our batter into our pan for baking. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and pour our batter there. You can see all that lovely green. Just pouring it in there. Going all the way around. Try to spread it as evenly as possible. You can see the nuts there. Continuing all the way around. Hope the camera gives it justice with the beautiful green. All right. Absolutely. Just lovely. All right, so now I'm gonna just kind of spread it around a little bit. Make sure we get all of that even there. All right. Go ahead and finish it off. Getting all of our batter out of the pan there as well. This cake is going to be beautiful. The color is so rich green. It's such a rich green. It is absolutely beautiful. And it coincides with the month of March, I would say. Yes, 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 because we know that spring is here. It's coming right around the corner. Yes, yes, yes. So this is gonna fall right in time for the month of March. I'm just gonna spread it around like that. Spread it around, making sure it's even on the sides. All right, this is gonna go in the oven at 325. And it's gonna bake for about 1 hour and 30 minutes. And I'll bring you guys back and let you see the end results, okay? So stay tuned. We're back. This is part 3 of baking our pistachio pound cake. Finishing up here, putting the final touches on our cake. I wanted to share with you exactly what it looked like when it came out of the pan here. So slide this over, and you can see. There we go. That's always a good sign. Okay, so then we're gonna set this over here. I'll lift the cake up so you can see it. It is a huge cake. Very, very large cake. Okay, and that's your pistachio pound cake. All right, so now I'll go ahead and set it on my riser here. So we go ahead and start looking at putting the decoration parts on there. Okay, All right, so I was trying to decide how I want to do this particular part, and I think I want to go with my traditional white icing here on the cake, you know, and allowing it to just kind of drizzle down the sides, because I think that is so pretty when you allow the naturalness of the cake to do what it wants to do. Okay. I'm just gonna go around the entire cake like that. Now I could use the cup and just pour it around the cake, but I want to be in a little more control in terms of what the cake, how much, you know, of the icing I put on there. Just letting it do its thing all the way around like that. That's what I'm doing. And I hope the camera catches that for you. Okay. Around. And I'll be sure to put the exact ingredients that I'm using for the icing as well. Make sure I put that on there. You can make the icing if you decide to put icing on there. Some people don't, may not want to put icing on there. So make sure I give you that information. Again, this is a very tall cake, big cake. So, and you'll understand why I say that when I tell you the amount of ingredients I put in here. All right, that looks good like that. I like the way it drizzles naturally down the sides like that. All right. Then go back now and fill in the top part. Just slightly pulling it in as I turn. Because I really don't want a lot of icing on the cake, just enough to cover the top part of the cake. That's why I'm choosing to use a tablespoon to distribute it. Just enough. Just enough. Just enough to coat it, to give it that little flavor and that little look of icing. And that's it. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay. So now I'm going to go back and we're going to put some of the crushed pistachios on top of the cake as well. But before we do that, I wanted to make some little dollops with some of the icing here. So we're going to see if I can get that done. On top. I just basically want to try to capture some of that on top of here. Okay. Right. Just a little, not a lot. And then I have the green here. And give that a quick stir. It's just for drizzling. Just for drizzling. It's a lot on this cake. But it's what I wanted to do for my pistachio cake. And then we're gonna come back with the green now. And just drizzle some of it on in. Okay. Just a little bit in between. Just like that. And I think, yeah, I think that's enough. Yeah. Something totally different from what I was looking for. Now that's what I wanted to achieve with this cake. Now I'm going to bring it over and show you a close-up of this pistachio pound cake. Okay, let me know what you think about that. The colors, the toppings, the frostings, the whole process, the cake itself. Alrighty. Okay, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me here on the channel, and that is Diane's Decorating and More. As we made this lovely pistachio pound cake, guys, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so that way you get a chance to see what else this lovely and this creative is uploaded to the channel for you guys. Alrighty? You go out and have a great one. We'll see you guys in the next video.